Welcome aboard, Heavy Metal Truckers here. So in these videos, we tend to take a look and take a listen to metal, and we're predominantly metal, and we give some thoughts about it. They could be simple or they could be incredibly in-depth. You're welcome. So buckle up and let's get ready for this ride. So, in this video, we are actually doing a kind of surprise video because kind of decided somewhat at last minute, but Kamelot has released a new single, and Doppler's a massive fan of Kamelot, so we're like, hell with it. Let's see what they got stewing up in whatever stew they're making. Anyways, that was a great segment. Anyway, let's get into it.
Yes, that was awesome.
Couldn't have done it better. And Doppler, what is this track called?
Ashen World.
Thank you. Okay, we'll get into it.
We are prisoners in a world of our own creation. Brick by brick, fear by fear, we built these walls around ourselves, 1,000 silent doubts, 1,000 whispered lies, until the prison felt like home.
In a world built of torment, under smoke-blackened orbit, I was carving your name in the marrow of night, while the lamplight expires in venomous white. The angels were silent, their wings folded shut, and the city bled dreamers to anyway. Contents escape, escape this ashen world where the hearts are sold and the flames of pearl. We'll rebuild a realm from forgotten dreams where creation rises to fractured seas far away beyond their seams. There are corridors hollow where the wretched gods swallow every spark that we dare to illuminate pain. Yeah, we kept one alive in the dark like a slave. So gather the embers and breathe into flame. We'll craft a new cosmos and burn up their name. Let's escape, escape this ashen world where the hearts are sold and the flames of pearl. We'll rebuild a realm from forgotten dreams where creation rises to fractured seas far away beyond their seams. Beyond their seams. Cut your wrists like a potato. Mix it red with that poet's paint. Silence made sharp with a silver bow. We leave them behind. We leave them. So escape, escape this carnivorous night where the ghosts in glass beg for a second sight. We'll invent a world from our dying gleams where the crew dissolves into fractured dreams.
sad as it is, the whole time I was watching this, I'm thinking to myself, this could seriously be a trailer for a remake of the first Assassin's Creed.
Like I can kind of see where you get that. Even though I never played the game, I've seen people play it in the.
There's a section of the first Assassin's Creed where you're pretty much just walking along the trellis top of a church like that, and I'm like, this reminds me so much of that. You're welcome. Anyway, what?
On an unrelated note, Portugal tied it, unfortunately. But anyway.
Well, this game's gonna get continued on from fucking penalty kicks, it sounds like. I knew it wouldn't be long after you said Croatia scored that Portugal was gonna get their ass in gear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did.
I kind of see it going 2-1 to Portugal. Just having seen what.
I hope not, but it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, just watching how they were basically toying with Croatia for a while. But anyway, yeah.
All right, back to the song. I only have really one complaint with this song, and that is in the chorus of the song. There were times it was kind of hard to tell what he was saying or what he was singing because there was the I don't know if his voice was slightly buried or what, but it was sometimes a little hard to hear what he was saying.
There was a good bit going on.
Yeah. Outside of that, I thoroughly enjoyed his surprise for this. As the song went on, it got better and better and better. Like I got more and more into it as it went on. I'm really curious to see how the rest of this album is going to go because I know the whole thing tells a story, hence the to be continued at the end. Like the whole album's set in that Raven Hill, whatever asylum or whatever it's called that they showed at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy sounded great as always. I like where this one went musically compared to some of their more stuff they've done recently. Even though I know their last album was really popular, it felt a little bit more generic to me than this one did. This one seemed to have more of a
personality,
personality to it. Yeah. So yeah, no, I loved it. I'm looking forward to the rest of the album.
Okay, for you, sir.
Right away, this thing hit hard, and I enjoyed it.
I knew you.
Like, I mean, it progressively got even better, but it was just right from the get-go. It hit pretty hard, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy. It kind of had like a medieval almost kind of vibe thing going.
Their name is Kamelot, dude.
Listen here, sir.
Oh, with a K, but
yeah,
same difference. Yep.
Listen here. So anyway, you don't like my opinion. I'll keep my mouth shut.
No, go for it. I'm just saying.
I enjoyed the medieval aspect of it, of course. Obviously, it's medieval all over.
Now, I will say not everything they do has a medieval feel. Because, I mean, I've been listening to them for over 20 years since the Epica album, which is where the band Epica got their name.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been listening to them since then. So not everything they do has that feel, but this one did, which the video setting and the setting of the song itself definitely played a role in that.
Yeah. Well, because this one definitely had that medieval vibe. I enjoyed that. I mean, it was kind of a longer song, but it didn't drown on and all that and make me lose all of my focus near the end. So I'll give them kudos for that too. No, all in all, I'm actually kind of excited to see more. Can't wait for the to be continued.
Fair enough.
See where the story goes.
Yeah. So, the thing I was most impressed about was Tommy's ability to go from the clean vocals so smoothly into the vocal compression. That's probably one of the smoothest transitions I've heard out of a vocalist. And then for once, especially in this day and age, like I enjoy the tenor voice that goes into falsetto, but whenever they drag it out into the next line, it becomes a little much for me. So whenever they have like short snippets of it as an effect, I find it phenomenal. It's a little bit of what you could call, like within the world of guitar, a voicing, even though it's no pun intended. But anyways, instrumentally, it was absolutely fantastic. if they actually, which it seems like they did have an organ playing, I wish it would have been more present in this, because that would have been really fucking cool. But aside from that,
You know, Camelot has been known to use a lot of symphonic elements in the past.
well, yeah,
But which an organ could go into that. But yeah, they it's not uncommon for that sort of thing.
yeah. And so, and I knew if anyone was going to do it, aside from potentially Nightwish, it would be Camelot. But I kind of wish the organ was a bit more present audibly. But aside from that, I do still greatly enjoy it. I can greatly enjoy how intense and aggressive the drums were in this. That was absolutely fantastic. And just the build-ups, the slowdowns, just that was an extremely well composed piece. But then again, I would expect nothing less from a group that's been around as long as they are and have a name as big as they are.
Next year will be 40 years.
Oh my fucking god, they're not far behind Priest.
Yeah, they're around since '87. Yeah, they've been around since '87.
Jesus. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I definitely I'm very excited to see what the continuation is of this. And now I also want them to potentially collaborate with Assassin's Creed.
They actually would be a good one to do, to be honest. I think, or any sort of symphonic power metal type thing would be a good group to do.
I will say this though, and people that know the recent history of the Assassin's Creed franchise will understand this. Maybe not so much with Ubisoft, but with, I can't remember his name for the life of me. The original dude that created Assassin's Creed that ended up leaving, and then they had a new guy come in and basically say, yeah, no, fuck you and all that you were planning for Hex. We're going to take out all the magic and we're going to put realism in it, because realism has always fucking been in Assassin's Creed. That's a whole rant in its own. Not doing it here. Anyways, so yeah, this piece was fucking beautiful, and I cannot wait to hear more, because I remember listening to Black Halo and that was so amazing.
One of my all-time favorite albums.
For good reason. And this almost feels like it was carrying on from that for me. So
in a way, yeah.
So yeah, I'm extremely excited to hear what they have going on. So yeah, that was our perspective of what the fuck was the name of this track again?
Ashen World.
Thank you, from Kamelot. Stay tuned in 3 months and you'll get the next single, maybe whenever they release it.
The album's coming in 3 months, so hopefully before you.
Okay, well, that works too. Well, you'll see the review in 3 weeks after, maybe. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, whether musically, lyrically, or literally, keep rolling happy.